got a bunch of interviews to do today. God, there's a lot of candidates in here. Hopefully there's some people qualified, to handle the high stress environment we got in this office. It looks like there's some women, and I don't know if they'll cut it. Anyway, so let's get this started. Interview time.
So tell me about some of your work experience.
Sure. So like my last work, I was a manager of 3 people. They didn't came like late all the time, so that's good. But we did like everything on time most of the time, and yeah, we got like everything good. Yeah.
So how do you handle high stress environments? Do you like risk taking? This office can be very stressful sometimes.
Yeah. Thankfully, I'm really good at risk taking. I love gambling, so.
Oh, you like what's your game of choice?
Poker.
Poker. I think you fit right in. Me and the boys, from the office, you should go to my house, have a poker game on Fridays.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully you're not too good though.
No worries.
Well, I think you'll definitely make in the short list, so you'll probably be hearing from me.
But yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah.
I really like that Tony guy. I think he's got what it takes, He's a guy I could see myself spending some time with. I think he'll fit in the office great. Here we go. So, Caitlin, tell me about your work experience.
In my previous role, I managed a team of 20 people, and I was highly successful in that role. I always took initiative. I never had any complaints from any of my teammates. We were always 3 days early on our deliverables. I dealt with multiple issues. I managed the team during a merger, and it was overall a very good experience for me and my teammates.
There's a lot of high stress situations in this office. Do you think that's something you can handle?
Yeah, well, in my previous role, it was a very, very high stress environment. We always had very quick deadlines for all the work we had to get done. But again, we always had it done to a very high standard. And I think I thrive very well under high stress environments.
Okay, well, you'll probably be hearing from us the next couple of days. Good luck.
That's good. Thank you for your time.
Caitlin, I don't know. I don't think she's got what it takes, Women really don't handle this high stress environment. That's why we don't have any in the office right now. Well, I know I'm not hiring.
Hi everyone. So recently HR has been reviewing our hiring process, and after a lot of thought we decided to implement a 25% quota for all new hires to be women. There is a high correlation between gender diversity in the workplace and job satisfaction for both men and women, and in instance of women, especially young women, removing the perceived glass ceiling imposed in the workplace is really important. With hiring initiatives targeted at gender diversity, women are more likely to be identified for their leadership at work. We're also looking at moving towards a pro-teamwork leadership culture.
Why are we doing this? What's wrong with the way we've been doing it? I've never had any problems with my hiring techniques. I just don't get where this is coming from.
Well, diversity of thought is super important to us, and our company is looking to be more creative. So initiatives like these also improve employee retention, and we can look at hiring a larger talent pool. Hiring women into management positions is also important so they can be role models for others. So with all that in mind, all new hires will now need to be approved by an appointed committee, and the purpose of this initiative is to reduce implicit bias in the office. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the meeting. I hope this meeting goes well. Okay.
So, what's this about the new hiring policy?
So I was looking through a few of these candidates that you're looking to hire because I got a request on my desk this morning asking me to hire someone named Tony. And the committee and I, the new committee and I, took the initiative to look through these two candidates. And I'm pretty confused on why you decided to hire Tony. Can you explain this to me, please?
I don't know. Tony just seemed like the right guy for the job. You know, he just, I feel like he'd fit in really well. I've been hiring off my gut for like 20 years now, and I've been pretty darn accurate. So I don't know why this needs to go to a committee all of a sudden.
Is there anything wrong about Caitlin's application or her experience or how she's done in her previous work? Do you think she interviewed tangibly stronger than Tony? Because the committee and I were looking through your very brief interview notes.
I don't know. Tony just seems like the right guy. It clicked. You know, it's my gut feeling.
Okay, so the committee and I will be making a formal recommendation to hire Caitlin. And if you decide not to follow this, we will be taking it up with the board of directors. Are we understood, Adrian?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Yeah.
And enjoy your outfit.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, bye. After 1 year of working in this office, what's one thing you've learned, or like how have things adjusted? How do you make that change, you know?
Well, I would say that it was a pretty rough start. Getting into the office community, I felt as a woman was not easy. There were some sexist comments and just sexist people in the workplace, I felt. But moving past that, I think I've built a pretty cohesive team here, and I think I've really established my authority. I'd say I have gotten my peers to really trust my judgment and really see that I am of value to this company, so I think that's worked out well. The thing I value most about this position is that I can be a role model to other women in business who want to move up.
So after working in an office for 1 year with a female manager that you didn't want to hire, how are we feeling?
You know, I was a little hesitant at first. You know, I never really had female coworkers. I'm not a huge fan of change, but you know, actually working with her for this amount of time, I've realized they can perform. It's maybe it's time to start hiring more women.
Tony. That's what he said. Tony's a bro name.
Yeah.
I like him. He's got chutzpah.